Joining us, Mark Eiglarsh, attorney at SpeakToMark.com, Anna Yum, defense attorney, former prosecutor, Shagun Oduolowu, social commentator, and HLN's Lynn Barry. Lynn, what else do we know?
Wow, I don't even know where to begin. All of the details are chilling. We've learned from police sources that he actually changed his clothes after the alleged murder there in the school. And then you heard in that piece, hopped around town as if he was out for the night. He was reported missing around 6:30. He was picked up on the street as he was wandering around after midnight. But it's that testimony, it's that interview with police and the surveillance that led them to believe that he's the one that did it. It led them to the body that, by the way, wasn't even covered up. Wasn't buried. It wasn't like he was trying to conceal this crime. This was cold, this was calculating, and the scary thing is that friends are saying they did not see this coming in the least.
Dr. Drew.
That's what tonight, it's interesting you said that, Sam, because when we listened to this story last night. I asked the question last night, and now we have more information. I'm asking again what happened here. What stood out tonight to me is, again, the I don't want to say casualness, the detached quality with which he conducted himself afterwards. Anna, do you have a comment about that?
Yeah, I did, Dr. Drew. I mean, clearly, isn't that what you call a sociopath? And maybe you can enlighten us on this, because that's what I'm bothered with.
Well, yes. And Sam pointed this out last night. There was a, what was it, AMC or A&E? What was the program?
AMC has a series that looks at Norman Bates as a kid. And, you know, it's like Dexter Morgan, too. When you look at these people that are, in my mind, that I consider psychopaths, they're very void of emotion and disconnected from reality.
That's right.
Exactly, because he went to Wendy's, right, orders a Frosty and fries, and then he goes to a Woody Allen movie by himself, and he calls it a night. I mean, how do you go from a sports star, a soccer sports star, to an alleged box cutter killer from 0 to 60? And that's what's really bothersome for me.
Can I? Oh, yes. They call that prison. Whoa. For a 14-year-old. Because hold on a second, Dr. Drew, please, let me just say this one thing. He went to go see a Woody Allen movie, right?
Yeah.
The same Woody Allen that supposedly raped one of his children and then married her later.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
And none of you, and no one finds anything wrong with that. Really?
Maybe he had a crush.
He's 14 years old.
He had a crush on the teacher.
That is so irrelevant.
It's so irrelevant.
It's silly.
It's so irrelevant. Why is it
irrelevant what you just said?
One at a time.
I'm not saying that the teacher had any kind of sexual advances towards him, okay? I'm not maligning the teacher. But what if it was the other way around? What if he, in his mind, had a crush on this teacher? Because if you think about it, he's 14 years old. That's when teenagers' hormones are raging, right? Either he felt humiliated, or maybe he felt rejected, or maybe, just maybe, he felt that she had reciprocal feelings because a student overheard her asking him to stay after class so she could help him with math. Maybe he took that the wrong way, and then something caused him to snap.
Right, and also, by the way, hang on, also he was found to be doodling or drawing pictures all day that day, right, Lynn? And that was an unusual behavior for him. He normally was very, not talkative, but very present in class.
I'm like about to jump out of my chair right
Lynn,
now.
You know, I'll let you how you say, but I'll also straighten out this business about why we believe it's him, because there's video of him dragging the body.
No. I didn't say he didn't do it. What I am saying is before we can...
I'm
not condemning anybody without knowing why.
Anna.
We are not rushing to judgment, Shagun. You're saying that we're rushing to judgment. We are talking about the facts that as they have been revealed. We don't know all the facts yet. And rushing to judgment would be that he's automatically guilty. What I'm saying is that the facts that as we know them exemplify egregious conduct here. And you can't argue with that. You can't contest that.
If it comes out,
I'm not saying he's automatically, hey, let me finish.
If it comes out that she molested him.
I'm not saying he's automatically guilty, Shagun. I'm not saying he's automatically guilty. But I do think that we obviously have to look at all the circumstances.
Say that, Shagun. Now, by the way, Shagun, I'm going to warn you. I'm going to warn you, Shagun, that when you say this, you're going to get attacked on Twitter and social media because this girl was loved.
And I'm fine with that. If it comes out that this woman that they think is a saint was really one of the most egregious sinners, and she molested this kid, and she treated him badly, would we still... Hold on. I said if. If it comes out, will you still be rushing to punish him like you are?
Shagun, hold on. Everybody, hold on. I know the answer would be that is a polemic, where there's no evidence. CNN can't report on any of that because there's no evidence. But your point is taken, I think. We will attempt to gather more data as time goes along. Thank you, panel.
Oh, my God.
Next up, the alleged killer's uncle. Welcome back. My co-host is Samantha Shocker, and we're discussing a 14-year-old student accused of murdering his young teacher. But he did have a reasonable point. It's like, let's get all the facts. The facts as they seem now, as Anna Yum said, as they seem now, it looks pretty bad. So let's bring in the behavior.